I think Meryl might be doing her colouring in. It's one of the things that she likes to do. We'll just go and have a look, hey? Hey Meryl, what you up to?
Oh, yes.
Colouring in. Now, colouring in is something that Meryl does when she's not reading her porn. She doesn't read porn 24/7 in her spare time. The other cool thing that she does is colouring in. Now, colouring in would be something, it's like adult colouring in, as you'll be able to see in a minute. They're very elaborate works. So what do we got here, Meryl? What's this job you're working on there?
What does it look like?
It looks like... Hang on, let me just zoom in. Wow. It looks pretty fierce, actually. Well, is that out of a story or something? Or?
No, they're just grayscale books.
Oh, okay. So is it the split overview? Are they a common theme? Are they all a bit like that?
Well, they're all supernatural stuff.
Oh, wow. Flick overview. Oh, my God. Wow. And would that be one of your favourite colouring books?
Well, I think it is, from time to time.
And do you have to, like with that particular style, do you have to do anything different to what you would do with others?
Yeah, because it's all shaded, so you have to colour the shading in. And I'll see if I can find one that's not done. Oh, there's one that's not done.
Oh, okay. And does that involve, I don't know, different pencils or something?
No, just the ones I've got, just different matches of different colours. So there's one.
Oh, right.
That's what it looks like before it's started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
And how do you sort of get the shading sort of graded from dark to light or whatever?
Well, just different colours. So I've got 3 of the same tone there. But you just layer your colours.
Oh, I see. And how long, like that particular one there, how many hours work for that?
Maybe 6 or 8.
6 or 8 hours if you did it all back to back.
Yeah.
But I guess you wouldn't do it back to back, would you?
Oh, sometimes I do.
Really? Sometimes you'd sit there for 8 hours?
On and off. Sometimes you got to go pee.
Wow. And do you get like RSI or anything like that from just doing it for all that amount of time?
No. Why would you?
Well, if you do anything repetitively, like just jiggle, jiggle, jiggle with the pencil, isn't it going to make that bit of your finger sore or something?
Oh, it's like you get wanker's arm. Do you get wanker's arm?
Well, I don't do it for 8 hours.
Do you not? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Well, not in one session anyway. Now, so to sharpen it, you've got all the equipment there, right? Just do that again. And so what kind of, let's have a look at the end result. Oh, I see it's got all the filings there. So you get a really sharp point on that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Courtesy of Wish.
And does it ever sort of break the lead off or anything using that method?
No, this does. This breaks the leads. I hate that.
Oh, yeah. So why would you use that if that one's out of action or something?
Yeah, because this is a new one. My old one died from overuse, I think.
And then you have to go to the manual method. And they break the leads and things.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, that really is good.
Yeah.
And so as because what we're about, of course, is suggesting interesting activities for people to do, how would you describe that in terms of what it does for you? Does it, like, just clear your mind, you know, send you off into sort of colouring in La La Land? Tell us what it does for you, Meryl. Okay, as opposed to other activities that you might do.
It is relaxing. Yeah.
So you have to focus on that.
You do, because otherwise you fuck up and then your picture's ruined.
Okay. So you'd recommend it to people that are saying, oh, what can I do if I've got an hour or two to spare?
Yes.
Okay, so what sort of equipment do they need? These things here are all your pencils in these things, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, pencils.
So let's just have a look. What's different about all these different cases here?
Well, they're the pinks and they're the blues. There's a lot of blues.
Oh, so you've got them all by colour.
Yeah, because you never find them otherwise because there's so many. There's the orange, yellows, greens.
Oh my god.
Purple and red.
So how many pencils do you reckon you've got altogether?
Oh, probably about 500 total.
And they're all the same kind of pencil, like some aren't made
No.
of different leads or something?
No, but if you get different makes, then you get different shades. So,
Okay.
you know, you might have, well, they're all red, clearly, but they're all slightly different shades.
And where do you get them from? You don't just go down to Woolies or
Oh, no, I
somewhere?
get them online.
Any particular site? Or?
Yeah, Wish. WISH.
And so were they all,
Chinese,
and Chinese, so would they all come from the same supplier or would they
No.
come from different places?
Different places.
And so give an idea of price, like a batch of pencils, how many in a batch that you'd buy?
180,
And 180 pencils from China would cost,
28, $30.
so if you had to get that 180 pencils from somewhere in Brisbane, I don't know where you'd go to buy them in Brisbane.
Oh, any art shop would have
Okay,
them.
so roughly if you were doing the same thing,
$300.
so it's about half the price.
Half?
180 versus...
No, that's the number of pencils, Don.
Okay, can you give me the numbers again?
About 300 if you bought them retail. I get them for about 30.
Oh,
about
so 10% of the price. And what about the books? How much are the books?
The books are between 13 and 40.
So that one there, for example,
Oh, probably about 25.
and again, if you got it locally,
Oh, you wouldn't buy it locally. They don't have this. They don't have the.
this type of thing.
No, they don't have the enough variety. See, these ones, they're awesome, but you only do them when you're mindless.
Oh, because it's so detailed.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
So let's have a look at one of those really detailed ones. You just flick past any one of the really
there you go.
complicated ones. Okay, so as opposed to that other one that was 8 hours, how many hours in this one?
Oh, about 15.
Nearly twice as much.
Yeah, because it's double page.
Okay, well that makes sense, I guess.
And there's these ones.
So what's the most difficult kind of one to fill in, colour in?
Oh, this one.
Because of all the gradings
Shading.
and everything.
Yeah. Well, this is like layers of colour. So, you know, like this stick thing here, that's probably about 7 or 8 colours.
Okay. It does look like almost pastel painting. You know,
Really?
the end result. Well, yeah, or maybe, I don't know, maybe, you know how they have those chalk artwork on footpaths and things. It's
More like that, I guess, yeah.
very good.
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
So if you were a newbie, you thought, hey, I like the sound of all of this and I want to set myself up, what would be the minimum sort of equipment and cost that you'd need to get yourself on the road, you reckon?
Well, if you buy things online, maybe $30 would get you a set up with books. But if you're going to buy them here, that would only buy you 1 book and 12 pencils.
Okay, so $30 online would buy you...
Unless you buy these ones. These are ones that you do when you're practicing. Because there's...
So they're sort of newbie L-plate ones.
Yeah, because they're just teaching you colours and combos and...
And can you find out tips and skills by going online? What, YouTube videos?
Yeah,
So people that have been doing it for a long time
yeah.
would put up a video, much like what we're talking about here now, and then they would...
No, the YouTube videos for colouring in are like watching a commercial artist. They are just amazing. Whereas I'm rank amateur, not even any good.
Okay, but they would explain, if you're a new person,
they would
they'd explain what you need to do.
Well, this one, it's got a sort of a tutorial thing in it. How to use this book. And yeah, so it's for idiots.
Okay, so $30, that would include the pencils though, would it? Or would that include the pencils?
Oh, it would get you a decent number of pencils.
Okay, so you'd be good to go, but buying it online, you get a couple of colouring
Variety
books,
and better
pencil,
colours.
and you'd be good to go. And this thing's actually a good idea, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that was another one that cost me I think $12
And
online.
that's just a general purpose,
Laptop
do on the
table.
bed. Yes. Oh, it's a laptop one.
Yeah, because it had a little thing here to put your mouse.
Oh, all right.
So it's a laptop table.
And sorry, how much was that?
But 12?
Oh, wow. So, yeah, $50, set up, good to go.
Yeah,
All right. So I guess you'd recommend it, would you?
of course.
Any special...
Anything I do, I would recommend.
Okay. Any particular skills that you would need to have already, like carrying skills to get you going?
No.
So even if you're totally uncoordinated like me, I can't even get
Start
a
off
good
on
stick
these-
figure drawn.
No, neither can I. I can't draw for shit.
Okay.
But anyone can colour in. You just get the more complicated ones, and you just learn how to do the sharp pencils.
So no particular special
Skill.
skills,
No.
just get the gear and off you go.
Yes.
Very good.
No.
And okay, all right. Well, I guess that pretty much. Anything else that you'd like to say about it before we sort of wrap up? Any other tips or things you'd like to say about this part of your
Have a
life?
go.
Yep.
Do you want to have a go, Don?
Uh,
No.
well, I'm not saying no.
I think you have. Either pause.
Well, it would depend on the actual subject matter that I'd be colouring in. I'd have to have a think about something that was, of interest to me.
Yeah, no, these ones are good though.
Yeah, no, they're pretty good. I like them.
And these ones are pretty cool.
Yeah,
But they're just colouring, they're not shading.
yeah.
Because the shading is all
Oh,
in
that's
the,
good. That's
is all
a
in
nice
the
one.
drawing.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's actually not even that good, really. From a distance, it looks fine.
Some of those would be good enough to frame and, put them on the wall or
Some of
something.
these ones,
Yeah.
I don't think these ones. These are really, no.
Maybe you should have an exhibition, Meryl's colouring in,
Get fucked.
Well, you might be able to...
No, I can't.
No, we wouldn't
No.
do that.
No,
That'd
we
be a
would not.
stupid idea.
It would.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that, Meryl. That's a good tip. We might wrap it up there.
Thank you.
Okay.